Hey everybody, it's Chance here with another episode of Pathologic 3. Last time we got a lot done last time. We yeah, we basically did everything. We checked out the body, we actually investigated the Isidore's house, took the box, um and all that stuff. But unfortunately for us, turns out it was a bad move not talking to Georgie. So we have to go talk to him now. Because Ava was like, you really should have done that. Um, so I guess when I first did it and failed, I might just have to do one of the other options that I felt was like inappropriate. Um, I guess I just like personally misunderstood what Danko needs to do. It's not just about being polite. Um, so we'll be doing that, and then we'll probably finish off day 2, and then if we manage to properly do the Georgie stuff, then I do think if we manage to do that right, I might go back to day 3 and do the Yulia thing too, just to see where that goes. I don't plan on escaping, but yeah, let's get right into it. So I don't need to click that because I've done that. I feel good about that. I feel good about that. Feel good about that. I'll do that one just because. Okay. Okay, so it was giving me that error because I was possibly changing the stuff with Artemi. Okay. Alright, so essentially I've done everything else and I know of it. So okay, per what Ava told me, I should go talk to him, even if he's not happy about it. And then I do want to go to the funeral because Grace had something interesting to say. So okay.
Misophonia, Denkovsky.
Okay.
You're too high
Oh,
strung.
did I did not grab any stuff. Okay. I'm always doing this. Okay. Yeah, just having a little bit of mania is good. But the issue is that there's too much stuff that can bring it up too high, which in turn makes everything else pretty useless. Okay, let's go talk to Georgie. Even though he's not going to be happy with me. I'm excited for when this game becomes more complicated. I truly am. Okay, let me just talk to this lady. Do I have anything else I could trade with? I have water. I have one set of marbles and I have a butterfly. I need to get some amalgam back. Beep.
Stop staring at me.
Before I talk to Georgie, let us trade with the young'uns. Okay. How much? This is 5, and this is 5, so that's 10. Let's see. Okay. I might be stupid. Whoops.
Superstitions aren't real.
A life led with purpose never ends in death. Death only comes to those who live pointlessly.
You are quite insistent, Bachelor. These walls still grieve for Simon. This house is still not ready to receive guests. I realize how a visit at this time looks, but I see it as my duty to offer condolences in person. Your duty to whom? And what else does this duty entail? We barely know each other, and you do not know Simon at all. I haven't been here for long, but I'm aware of how much he meant to the town. Not a mere ruler, more the cornerstone to some vast and intricate building. Unless this is flattery, perhaps you really did understand Simon and all of us. Why have you come? Are you counting on Simon's family to help you, to shed a light on his secrets, getting your money's worth, so to speak? I don't know how to answer that, Georgie. Obfuscation in the face of scientific interest is not my strong suit. And yes, a dead Simon is still of scientific interest. Careful, Bachelor. Honesty is the best policy, but tact has its own rewards. You stand in the home of a deceased man talking to his brother. Choose your words more carefully. I choose to say that I grieve with you. You grieve a discovery you were unable to make. And I certainly won't make it now. Was it not Simon's wish for his longevity to be studied? Your dogged pursuit of other people's secrets is obnoxious, bordering on impertinent. I believe your motives are sincere, Bachelor, but this is too soon. Curb your zeal and allow us to come to terms with our loss. I don't know how to talk to you. I didn't mean to offend you, but apparently I did. Again. This is a bad idea. But what if I just said it? You know how. That's unimportant. And you wouldn't believe me anyway. Well, you're right. We don't have the body. And the fact that you know matters more than you think. I may have an inkling why. Simon warned me you were coming. He said to me, a doctor will arrive on the second day and ask to see the body. If he says it's been stolen, he is the one. Tell him to look for it. He warned you. Of course he did. I did not understand what stolen body he was talking about, and here you are, Bachelor, speaking the words I've been waiting for. Hopefully our conversation will be different from now on. Let's start at the beginning. Tell me how Simon died. I know less than you're hoping for. Shortly before his death, Simon disappeared. Neither we nor the townspeople saw him for several days. He returned in the middle of the night, instructing everyone in the house not to eat meat or drink water for a week. Why abstain from meat and water? Is that a custom of some sort? It is. A mourning custom. At the time, I thought Simon was arranging a funeral of someone important, and he would tell us later. Turns out he was arranging his own. Now I'm sure he knew he was dying. After, he locked himself away in the focus, saying he wasn't to be disturbed. What is this focus? A focal point in our modern sense, or an erudite reference to the original Latin word for earth? It is both. The focus is Simon's private place. It does have a physical entrance, located in the wing of the crucible currently occupied by our younger brother Victor. The wing used to be Simon's, but by the time Victor grew up, Simon had learned to manipulate space as to make it only with his study. I don't understand. So there's more to Simon's study than meets the eye. The focus is Simon's study. It is also his bedroom, as well as his workshop, library, laboratory, and whatever else he needed it to be. But the focus is also a state of mind in resonance with a state of matter. Discovering that resonance was one of his life's greatest achievements. I'm not surprised it's where he died. So it is the site of his death. The focus cannot be entered unless the owner wills it. However, that night I woke up with an irresistible urge to knock. I cannot explain it. It was as if a hook lodged itself in my heart and dragged me toward the door. Simon didn't respond, but I was able to enter. He was already dead. My particular condolences, then. It is always horrible to be the one who discovers the body. I'm unsure of my memory. It is clouded from the shock, from the effects of the focus. The state of the body shocked me. Twisted and mutilated as if through torture. Like an invisible force had wrung all the pain it could from Simon, though he fought it from the last. I know you say you're unsure, but doesn't this mean that Simon was murdered? Someone crept into the study and... Only if Simon let the murderer in himself. Locks are not what guards the focus. Besides, I do not believe a visitor would be retain the capacity to end a life. As I told you, it is a state of mind, not a three-dimensional space. Nevertheless, I would like to examine the place he died. Now that you have proved you are the one that Simon was expecting, I do not and cannot object. The question is whether the focus will feel the same way. Go to Victor's wing of the house and try it. I cannot help you. Indeed, I could not even help my nephews, my own kind blood. It is a trial everyone must take alone. Thank you for your permission and for the conversation itself. Good luck, Bachelor. Stop by sometime. I'm sure I can find plenty to talk about with a guest of Simon's. Another thing. I am sure you will locate the body and study it. I am prepared to entrust it to you. But please promise me you will identify the thief. Of course, it is in our common interest to do so. Ah, interesting. Okay. The Kinds might be offended by my lack of compassion about Simon, a bit of sympathy, and we're good friends again. Sanctum Sanctorum. The day is the day I received blessing to visit Simon's study. Okay. So, I was supposed to bring that up. I could have brought that up from the beginning, and I didn't. And because I didn't,
So a habit, and you reap a character.
Interesting, okay.
So a character, and you reap a destiny.
Oh, let me...
Think down.
I see now, I see. Alright. Turns out a lot more could be done today than I thought. Okay. There. That was annoying. That was annoying me.
Like a gunshot.
Hey!
Chain a rock to your ankle.
Bachelor
If
Denkovsky.
you wish to
An
see
honor.
the bottom.
Victor Kine at your service. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. It's a grim day. Grim? No, I'd say strange. The whole town is shaken by Simon's death. Even an outsider can feel the weight of it. They did mourn today, but yesterday, when the news broke, it was a disgrace. I am deeply ashamed of my town, Bachelor Denkovsky. Please accept my apologies. Why would you apologize for them? I hold authority here. These poor people are my responsibility, even when they succumb to madness. I'm not sure I understand. What happened that requires an apology? It's noble of you to overlook someone else's faux pas. You're quite a conscientious man, Dr. Denkovsky. Your manners are a welcoming light in dark moments. I'm here to offer my condolences. As the youngest, I grew up expecting Simon and Georgie to go before me. Is what I should say, but frankly, it isn't just the factory hands who thought Simon was immortal. It still feels like a bad dream to me. You're struggling to accept reality. I'm familiar with the feeling. I think Tellman had a term for it. When my wife Nina died, I kept asking myself, why her? Why not me? I looked for an answer and found none. She was stronger, smarter, just better than I was. Now Simon is dead and it's dawning on me. Death takes the best. It shuns the mediocre, like myself. You're wrong. Death doesn't discriminate, it takes us all. Now everyone will talk about what a great man Simon was, and it's true. Yet my dearest memory of him is simple. When he built me a camera lucida, it projected images onto paper, tigers in jungles, magnificent places. I've never seen anything more beautiful. Except Nina, of course. What is a camera lucida? A cousin of camera obscura. An optical curiosity, a prism that superimposes the world onto a page. To a 7-year-old, it was a miracle. But never mind. I don't imagine you're just here to offer condolences. I heard that Simon's body was stolen. Have you spoken to Georgie? Yes, it's true. The body was stolen. Unspeakable blasphemy. His death was like a knife to my heart, and now some fiend has decided to twist a blade. Forgive me for prying, but may I examine Simon's study? It is vital that I see it. I promise to leave it undisturbed. Please do. Simon was expecting you. He had high hopes, and now that's all that's left is an empty study. You're more than welcome to attempt an entry. Simon would want you to. Thank you. Georgie has already granted his permission, but as the study is in your wing of the crucible, it felt impolite not to ask. You're quite the conscientious man. You have my permission, of course, but sadly, it's not mine to grant. Like Simon, the study has a particular temperament. It might admit you, or it might not. Well then, if you don't mind, I'll try my luck. Of course. You know, he had a rare gift. He was meticulously organized, yet always prepared, relaxed, never in a hurry, but always on time. I'm sure he was an extraordinary man. The study is locked. I must grant his essence to get his sides. If only I could understand what that means. I don't know. What does that mean? Okay. I'm like, oh, maybe the clock will be a hint. It won't be, because they're 2-minute hands and 2-hour hands. Let's see. 6 and 12. Or 0 and 30. And then 9 and 2. What am I missing? clock of the focus. It limits time. What does it mean? Okay, so I don't know. The only thing I can think is maybe I can enter it through during the theater show, but I don't think it'll let me out of the area. But that's the only thing I can think, even a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I have enough information to do it yet. I just don't think I do. Hey. No dying today, Megan. Tomorrow you may. The Earth is off limits for strangers today. Important ritual is underway. Important men died. Arad zon Garhuskubahena. Do not meddle with mourning for Isidore. I assumed the funeral was already underway. The body is being prepared to meet Bodho. Soon they will bring it. Bodho will see it and say his words. Bite kluze, Bayanid. You mean that his body is still in the steppe settlement? Zup Klinish, yes, body needs preparations. One cannot appear before Bodho just as he is. Important man, important preparations. Enegeg Sagabikda. It takes time. Thank you anyway. Okay, so... Okay, so that happens later. Okay, so I can't do that either. Let's skip time, maybe? I have no idea. Maybe it needs to be one of those two times? It had like 2 something on it. Okay. So I've just decided to restart the day, which because I am not good at this game, I keep just taking away my amalgam, And I also got very depressed by just staring at the clock for too long, with like no movement. Okay, I gotta play this piano.
I don't want to hear this. It was quiet in Thanatica. Boiling, cracking, screeching. Living.
It's interesting, yeah, when he's depressed and you're upping mania, he gets like really... He gets really like snippy almost? Okay, so I'm pausing this for now because I don't want the game to load while it's I don't want the game to go while I'm thinking, which unfortunately means that both time does pass and he will get more depressed as it turns out. So, the clock is pointing... Let's go there. Let's go there, maybe. Maybe not. What if I need to... I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So the clock is at... has 2-minute hands and 2-hour hands. Which the times possibly indicated are 2 o'clock, 2:30, 9 o'clock, or 9:30. I don't know if this means, am I supposed to visit between those times specifically? I am not sure. Are those the only 2 times that it is open at all? So, like right now it's 11:10. And accessibility. Read mind map. Study is locked. I must grasp its essence to get inside. If only I could understand what it means. Let's look. Right, so... The issue is then you have the 2 times. Do I have to show up? See, you see, I get depressed as I look at this and I don't understand what it means. So between 2 and 2:30 and 9 and 9:30? Like, that's the only thing I could imagine. And, like, I know I'm not going to be getting any help from anyone.
I'd rather not hear this.
But let's sleep. Let's waste some time. Worst case scenario, I use some amalgam, whatever, you know? I think I'll probably gain amalgam by, like, finishing this, like, quest type thing. So, like, let's go... Hey, but I'm trying to figure something out. So I'm going into that focus. I swear to God I will get into that focus. Alright. So let's just try what I'm thinking? Because he doesn't wake up until fucking, like, 10. Which is crazy to me. Yeah, he doesn't get up till 10! What's his fucking problem? So 2, so 1400. Skip time. So now let's try to get there. Alright, so I'll go to bed, alright? No. The fact that the game just lets you do this makes me think that there is, like... Yeah, like, gameplay significance to it. So let's see if this... Okay, let's just try it. I, like, understand why they're doing it for, like, gameplay. Because the church isn't open yet. So I don't think it has anything to do with the cathedral. Okay. Oh, is he just breathing? What does it mean?
Is this disease indeed as deadly as they say?
Why? I don't think they were letting me walk up the polyhedron before. But I'm doing it anyway. I'm trying to figure stuff out, so. Danko, please. Up the stairs we go. Ugh. Can I fall from the polyhedron like you can from the first game? Come on. He's only getting slower and slower as he walks up these stairs. Huh. Come on. He's getting so slow. He's getting tired. I know. Walking up a lot of stairs is tough. But you can do it, Dankovsky. I believe in you. We're almost at the top. Oh, I forgot to grab my stuff. Whoops! Might need to be a bit more manic to get up these stairs, and also to like bring stuff. Is my amalgam just going down by being up here? I do like how this does feel like characterologically though, because it's like he is a doctor. He is not a person who runs around or walks up. He, Dankovsky does not hike for fun. That is not something he does. Right? And so he's just like feeling worse and worse about himself as he just has to keep walking up this impossible structure that doesn't make any sense. Denko. We're almost there. We're almost there. Hello? You again. I don't get it. You're like a moth and this place is the flame. Out the door with him. In the window he comes. Every day the same. What do you mean again? I've been here before. Your memory's failing you. Not fun getting old, huh? Let's go, mister. I'll show you the exit. It's a fine exit. You'll like it. I think you've mistaken me for someone else. That old face of yours, I'd recognize it anywhere. Like my little sister sketched you, and she draws awful. I'm 28. My face isn't old at all. 28, that's about 20 too many. I told you yesterday, adults aren't allowed here, and here you are again. We'll have to post a guard. Yesterday, and still, why do I remember my first day in the town so badly? Only the very beginning. He is gonna end up shooting himself. Just like everything's blurry. I mean, we walked up there for nothing. And now he's gonna shoot himself in the bridge square. Oh, and I lost a lot of amalgam. Do you lose amalgam by being apathetic? Probably by wasting time, right? Oh, fuck. Yeah, nope. Nope, I fucked this one. So there are more consequences to low apathy than just, dying. Now I see. Now I understand a little more. That's so much amalgam gone. That's so rude. I was wondering when this game was gonna get exceptionally mean. Come on. We can do it, Dinko. You're so capable and strong. Oh, I can go to any clock now. Well... I forgot. Yeah, I forgot I can only go to this clock. I can go to any clock now. Well... Tarkovsky. Please. We can do it. You and I. Oh.
Be quiet, you lot.
Okay. right, nah, right, I forgot. Nothing changes. And I wasted more amalgam. Oh, Dankovsky, I'm fucking it all up. Just finish off for me, man. Noise in my head unbearable. I'm tired. There is no pain in stone. Stop it, Dankovsky. Pull yourself together. An exception in silent cinema. Filthy. There is no death. No reason to persist. I have, like, no amalgam. Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks for fucking nothing, I guess. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, okay. So I'm fucked either way. Okay. Okay. I need to get into here. That's the thing I need to do. Yes, I confirm. I know, Danko, I know. Oh my god, what happens when I have no amalgam? Question. Hey, what happens when I have no amalgam? Grab a hold of yourself. I have my life in my own hands. Come on, the side. Yeah, get out of here. That's how I'll remember it. All right. I like how I set it to in this episode to like solve the mystery, and instead, it's become the plague hasn't even happened yet. Is the thing? Yeah, I know my apathy is insanely high. All right, let's see if we can. I know. Fuck you. God isn't the pain, the fear of death, a failed experiment. Wake up and take a step back. Everything can be changed, but I can't anymore. Everything can be changed, and I will do it. Okay, I made it. Fucking hell, man. Back. I just want to loot it. Oh my fucking god, dude. Fucking did it finally, and didn't die. Like, what would have happened?
Half a tone louder.
Cool. Alright. I don't really know what to do now, unfortunately, for me. I think I really fucked myself by walking up the polyhedron. I really massively fucked myself by doing that. Let's try the time stuff again. Let's do 130. Man, I really fucked myself there. Okay, let's kick some stuff and. Oh, that's bad. Ooh, that's bad. All right, Ava, I've fucked myself so irreparably beyond my repair. I don't even know if there's
Keep
coming.
quiet in the library.
I don't even know if there's. Yeah, he's like overstimulated for sure every time he does this.
Drilling my temples.
Alright, okay, we're back. Oh, fucking hell, man. I don't need to look in trash cans anymore. Holy shit, Dinko. Like, you know what,
Misophonia,
I'm like not dealing with this anymore. Alright, he's just gonna be Speedster. I don't care. Oh god, okay. Yeah, I gotta remember that, huh? Yeah, now that I've, like, fucked all my amalgam, I now have to be super careful. Ugh! Now I see. Now I see. I'm still good. It's not yet 9. Okay, just wait till 9. Oh! I got inside the study, and it's completely empty, despite Georgie's assurances that the crime scene was untouched. What the hell? No Simon, no traces of terrible crime. What am I doing here? Empty, not today. Something's not right here. The only personal item hasn't burned a millimeter in 5 minutes. Or is it just a cigar after all? Entry is only possible at the designated time. Does the mechanism lock the study at specific hours? But on which days? Anything to examine? I do feel like I've... Oh! Oh, hello.
Cinema this, cinema that. If you like rolling bobbins back and forth, why not read books from the epilogue?
Look who's here, a rare guest indeed, dressed to the nines, straight from the capital in his high society manners. You've a theatrical streak, Bachelor. I like that about you. You make an entrance like you're stepping into the spotlight on a stage. I prefer the picture show myself, actually. Giving up living people for the flat and the silent. I didn't expect that from you. I've seen a film where people go to the moon. The moon had a human face. That's the pictures for you. No substance, just smoke in your eyes. Fine until you scratch them out. Would you really give up the tragedy of Oedipus for a moon with a human face? Who says I'm giving it up? Must theater compete with the pictures? They can very much coexist. They're playing around, Dankovsky. I can see a hint of a smile, there, tucked into the corner of your mouth. Why have you come to the Crucible, Mark? I should be asking you that. Why have you come to the Crucible, Dankovsky? To express my condolences to the late Simon's family. Why else? The Crucible is unpleasantly crowded today, like a playhouse during intermission. People sauntering and wearing garments from the capital, their faces cramped with a nervous tic, making polite inquiries about Simon. What do you mean, people? Is this more wordplay, or was there someone here before me? Haven't you met her? What an astonishing non-greeting! Were I not a stage director, I'd think it's staged. Not at all a coincidence. Wait, who's her? A woman wearing a garment from the capital, with a cold, anemic face. She was just here before you. What did she say? Nothing. We didn't talk. I just watched her walk by the corridor, and that's it. Why would I speak to her? When she passed me, I felt a wave of arrogance wash over me. Arrogance and menace. I mean, it's a Galia. Oop. I mean, that's a Galia. And I mean, things are time. Time isn't linear in this. So, like, that she came from when she was investigating, of course. Have you seen that woman before? Never, and I hope to never see her again. She made my hands cold. If she only just left, I've got a chance to catch her outside. Perform medical melodies to publicly uplift spirits. You win this time. Looking for Khan. He should be on Earth somewhere, but there's so much ground to cover. Did you kidnap him? Confess. I didn't kidnap anyone. That's what every kidnapper says. He's disappeared somewhere, and we're here to find him. We've looked under every bed, every drawer, but he's nowhere to be found. You were in the study just now. Did you happen to see him in there? I doubt that he could find anywhere to hide in there. I feel like that's none of my business to tell. Oh, is it just Maria?
If only I could live a year longer.
I don't think
A
so.
whole, endless year.
Sorry, Maria. Yeah, no, I don't think that would have been Maria. Mark knows Maria. Definitely talking about Agalia. Wait, Undinel. You spoke with the liars in this house. Tell me, are you part of their conspiracy, or are they leading you around by the nose? Liars? I spoke to your family. Precisely. Please note, I'm not calling them scoundrels. My father, uncle, brother, they're all men of honor, but an inventive mind can build magnificent palaces of intellect on a foundation of sand, a common sin of inventors and eccentrics. All my relatives are undeniably intelligent, but they lacked the spark of insight, and so they draw false conclusions. Ergo, they lie. What did they lie to me about? In a word, they say Uncle Simon is dead. I beg your pardon. Simon is alive. What I'd like to know is, are you helping them hide it, or are you being deceived like the rest? Why do you say that? You've just left his focus. Surely you sensed it. That diagonal, inverse space. I haven't visited it often, but it's enough to know. My family claims that's where Simon died. But is death even possible in such a place? By the way, who was there before me? I found a cigarette burning on the desk. No one can enter that place. The fact that you, someone without kind blood, managed it is a small miracle in of itself. Well then, maybe someone of kind blood was in that study. Someone I'm not aware of. It's not just a study. It's his focus. More a state of mind than a place. The earlier versions consisted of smoke, glass, and incense, which is why likely why Uncle Simon had something burning in there. It wasn't incense, just a cigarette, but fine. Let's say I believe you. I'm about to tell you about the cigarette. My father claims Simon died the night before you arrived, but I saw you with him yesterday morning. What? Come on now, Antonil. I know your secret. I saw you talking with Simon beneath the polyhedron yesterday morning. I won't ask what you spoke of. I have no right to pry into Uncle's secrets, and I won't torture you into breaking a vow. But the lie about his death sows confusion. It chokes on the townsfolk with black despair. Please stop spreading it. If I met Simon, I definitely remember it. That's exactly my point. I could be wrong, but I don't think that happened. I don't think I've met Simon Kine. Yes. Your eyes tell me that you believe your own words. You're not part of the conspiracy. The lie has ensnared you too. Break free of it. People need Simon. I need him. And I believe you do too. If Simon is alive, that changes everything. Exactly. That's why you must not believe the lies. Don't lose faith, that's the key. I don't know where Simon is. Sometimes. I feel his gaze on me when I walk down the street, but when I turn around, no one is there. Other times I'm convinced a stranger's footsteps belong to him, and that there are times I fancy him a shapeshifter, that he can become anyone. Don't lose faith. You're the one sowing confusion now, Maria. Another thing, don't return to my brother and uncle and try to catch them in the lie. You'll never outsmart their rhetoric, and the attempt will cost you their trust. They won't give you a straight answer, so you must pave your own way on Danelle. If anyone can manage it, it's you. I'm certain of it. I always pave my own way, Maria. Huh. Daughter of Victor Kine, future Scarlet Mistress. What? Well, the funeral's done. The time is unknown to me. We were there. Temporary dead end. It's clear I'm missing something, but today I won't solve the city's mystery. Getting a side is a huge success already. Okay, so yeah, I think that took a while. Mainly because I kept fucking it up. But I did do it. So, big win. But now I have no amalgam left. Hey. Yeah, it's clear that I do need to experience day one.
Vibrant.
No, I can't talk to you?
Everything's so vibrant.
No, okay.
The audience is wondering, Venerable Simon, will you step on stage this time? Simon remains silent, and the audience frets as well. Our Father Simon, are you dead or alive again, like the last time? No, Simon keeps his silence, and the audience is puzzled still. Did you ever exist at all, Simon? Or were you only a shadow on the screen? Simon the Wise, grant us answers, we beg you. All quiet. It seems Simon has forgotten his lines, and now he needs a prompter.
Oh, I see. Because I was never doing it correctly. So I kept doing this, so I had to keep doing this. Did I, like, soft lock myself? Because I don't have the amalgam to go to a new day. That would be so funny.
The audience is
wondering, Venerable Simon, if you step on stage this time.
Simon remains silent, and the audience
The day is drawing to an end. I need to get to the Stillwater, to Ava.
Are you dead or alive again, like the last time? No. Simon keeps his silence, and the audience is puzzled still. Did you ever exist at all, Simon? Or were you only a shadow on the screen? Simon the Wise, grant us answers.
Any glass I can break.
And now he needs a proctor.
Yeah, they do not allow me to travel. Okay, so I might just be fucked. Alright, so, what do I do? Let me see. I don't know how to game, and so I've fucked myself severely. Okay. So, I think for that reason, this one is gonna be... Okay, let's just see if I can move on. Will Leva talk to me now? Or has she already said her piece? Alright, so, yeah, this is, where I'm gonna end the day, because I have very clearly, end this episode, rather, is I have very clearly fucked this up. So I will have to replay the beginning of this game again. I will not do that on camera. Beans. Okay, so now I've properly dealt with the consequences of my actions. I see now. Oh boy. Yeah, so this one's gonna be a short one because I fucked it. And that's what it's all about. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!